Now, in this program, any resemblance between the people you see on the screen and real living people is purely intentional. Because, in fact, they are real, and it's our pleasure to catch them in the act of being themselves.
Rogue Nation here with you today. We got a video coming to us out of Michigan, and it's just more idiotic public servants that don't know who they work for. It's actually kind of funny. I called this office and I told them I wanted to put in an application for their commission board. And the gentleman I spoke to, he wasn't the gentleman on the screen here, but the gentleman I spoke to, I said, the mayor, he's the one that appoints the board members. And he said, yeah. And I was like, do you think that the mayor appoints the board members of Microsoft? Because these guys are so stupid, they don't understand that it's a public entity. So this guy schools them. So good job, Mr. Dave Peer, 270 subscribers. Folks, run by and let him know thanks for standing up for the rights of the people where he lives. And yeah, alright guys, I'll catch you on the next one.
You haven't asked our permission to tape us either, to turn it off.
You're a public official.
Oh, I'm not.
Everything's been recorded.
I don't care. You're going to be no trespass.
Michigan is a one-party consent state. You are a public official.
No, I am not.
You have zero expectation of privacy while in the course of your duty, sir. All right. Are they coming or not? Otherwise, I'll leave. Are they coming?
Safety's on their way.
Okay, I'll wait here for them then. Okay, they called public safety. Go away from him. This is... Oh, go. Can I hand in my FOIA request now?
Hand in whatever the hell you want. It's not going to do any good because we're not a public entity. And you know what's funny is I don't even know what it is you're really looking for, or what.
It doesn't matter.
What your fight is, or what you think you know, or what you think you might know. You're obviously not educated. There we go.
Oh, okay.
You have a clue.
Everything's been on tape. The only belligerent one was you. So the only one that's violated the law is you, the FOIA law.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, simply trying to hand in a FOIA request.
Which
That's
he doesn't
it.
have.
He can take it verbally. I'm sure you're aware FOIA requests can be handed in verbally or by paper under the state law.
To a public entity, yes, and we are not.
You're not a public housing commission?
Yes, we are a public housing commission.
What,
Escanaba Housing Commission.
what does the public mean in that? What does public mean in that?
The name is Escanaba Housing Commission. It's
Right.
not public Escanaba Housing Commission. The name is Escanaba Housing Commission.
I've already went to City Hall and talked to them about this.
And
You're
if
wrong.
And if you want to FOIA request City Hall for that information, go ahead. But
I already have.
then you're fine. But
I'm asking
meanwhile-
you, are you going to obey the law, the FOIA law, which you have to take either orally or written down? You
If
have
we were
to
a public
take.
entity, that's correct, but we are not. And I've already explained it to you a dozen times, and I've asked you to leave at least 5 times, and you refused. Instead, now you're taping me.
And you called me a piece of shit, told me you ain't handing in
No, I
shit.
said-
The
I
only
said-
belligerent one here was
I
you.
said you look like a clown. I did not call you a piece of shit.
You said you ain't taking shit. That's what you said. It's all recorded.
I don't care.
It's all recorded.
Well, you pushed us to the point where we're actually calling public safety in order to remove.
And I'm sure they were fully aware of the FOIA law, where
Yes, they
if I
are.
ask,
Yes,
for,
they are.
all I've asked
And
for a
we FOIA
FOIA,
request
all I've
back.
asked to hand in a
And matter
FOIA
of fact,
request.
I'm
That's
gonna
all.
end up FOIA requesting this today so that we can keep it in your file. Because we don't handle this. We're a business. We don't deal with somebody coming down
You're
telling
a
us.
public business. Public.
Again, guys.
This is
what I'm dealing
owned.
with.
This is owned by the city of Escanaba, right? Correct?
I did, but we're I
Public
can't deal with
public
that.
housing? What does public mean? You don't have to step closer to me, sir. That's all right.
That's all right.
What's your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Tanner Tadger with Public Safety.
Badge number?
64.
Your name and badge number, sir?
The funny thing is, this
What's that? I didn't hear
Young
you.
and 36.
Youngin?
Young and
Young and 36. Thank you, sir.
the funny thing is this argumentative attitude is what.
No, you were the only one that was belligerent, argumentative, and told me to.
Is there any if we could talk outside for a second?
No, I'm good right
You know
here.
what I'd like?
Does he live here?
He does, but can I no trespass him for this area?
You're the one that broke the law. All I want to do is hand in a
asking
FOIA
him, I'm not
request.
asking you.
You want me to show you the FOIA law where he has to accept? You don't need to get that close, buddy. Nobody's doing nothing
I
today.
was thinking about his age.
You don't need to close the gap like you're trying to go hands on, okay?
I would appreciate it if our tenants could come to our window.
You can trespass.
All he has to do is hand in a FOIA request.
I couldn't hear you.
Common areas make sense, makes total sense to me. But if this is his normal behavior, and
Who said this is my normal behavior?
Doesn't he have to ask our permission to videotape
Nope.
or to?
One party consent, buddy.
We're in a public space.
This is a private office.
Doesn't matter. You can't trespass my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't close the door because I've got other tenants that need to do business.
I get
So
it.
I'm
But
the
he has the
homeowner
right to
too.
be here.
He can,
See? Oh,
Okay, so let's
oh.
no trespass.
Oh,
in that
poor
for-
Rob.
for
How's
this
that
area.
feel?
Yep. Okay.
Let's do that, and then
So the office area.
Who knows the law, Rob? Maybe I might know it
Doesn't
better than
leave
him.
Today, I'd like him to be arrested if he's not willing to get away from the.
I said 4 o'clock. The office is closed. I have to 4 o'clock.
No, you don't.
I have to 4 o'clock. That's when the office closes.
Is that correct? Okay. If you want to go through the eviction process, you can do that.
He's tried twice. He lost big time.
But as far as him,
don't
we
know.
can't forcibly take him off of this probably because this
Boom.
is where he lives. Does that make sense?
Boom.
This area, it would be from this threshold on your office because this is private for just your staff, I would believe.
Boom.
We're in a private office.
Yeah, so it would be from this office, this threshold on.
You can't
But as
trespass
far
the
as
eyes.
Here, this is where public in his where he lives is coming.
Boom.
Does that make sense?
So what about the videotape and all that?
Yeah, he can. You can have the ability to shut the door. I understand with the office you can't shut the door or because you're open, but you can do
Let's
that.
see those tears.
Because it'd be no difference than as far as like your building having cameras recording stuff like that. If it's in a public space, people are walking, you can record.
I'll show you guys what he said to me earlier before you guys got here.
So basically eviction. That's what you're recommending.
I'm not
I know you can't actually recommend,
I'm
but
just
that's
saying
an alley.
that
You're gonna evict me because you broke the FOIA law? That's a law. It's not a guideline. It's a law.
No, because you're breaking
You're a
your lease.
public
You're
entity.
breaking your lease by not allowing us to do business in a public.
I'm not in your office.
You're public safety.
You asked me to step back, right?
No, I told you to leave our office, and here you are.
I was never in your office, right? Was I in your office?
Yeah, no, we'll.
Was I in your office?
FOIA request this event, and just put in there whatever you see happen.
Oh, he can do FOIA requests, but I can't?
There's public safety. That's a public entity.
You are a public.
In your opinion, you're incorrect. I have told
You get paid by
multiple
tax
times.
dollars, buddy. This is a public housing.
And you're an
Public.
idiot. And you're an idiot.
Okay.
So
See, there it is again.
Okay.
Yeah, but look at you. What am I
So-
telling you that's not true? You are being an idiot.
You have to take a FOIA
No,
request.
a public entity
by
does.
law.
We are not a public entity. I've told you that a dozen times now, and yet here you are.
Public Housing Commission. I'll just be here till 4. We'll make it that simple. I'm standing right here till 4. If somebody comes up to do business, I will be out of the way. I won't obstruct anybody. I don't need to hear your directives. I know what I'm doing. I will stand right here till 4. Okay?
It's against the
We're all
law.
set.
Why don't you file?
I'm gonna. I've already been over to City Hall to file
They gave
complaints and FOIA requests, and I've showed the city clerk his attitude when I asked for it, and he said he'll be dealt with. So,
Well, there you go. Then you don't have to worry about it, do you?
but I still want to hand in a FOIA request.
You wouldn't do it. You have the form in your pocket, and you refuse to do it.
I can do it verbally.
No,
You've
cannot.
asked. You
To
refuse.
a public entity, you can do it verbally. We
Look
are
at,
not
look at,
a
look at
public
him.
entity.
Look at him getting belligerent.
No.
You're projecting, Rob. You're projecting your ignorance. You're projecting.
You know what projecting is?
Yeah, it's when you are belligerent and accusing me of being belligerent. That's projecting, Rob.
So we're just going
So-
around here in circles.
Right. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to be right here till 4 o'clock when they close. That's it.
So if he decides
You already said it's a public area.
Or
You, s-
nothing I can do.
So wait, how is this a public area, but he's not a public entity? Can you explain that to me?
There's access to all these people.
All the other tenants in public can has this.
But if this was a private apartment building, I couldn't record in here if it was private, right?
It is a private entity.
Well, you can still record.
you can still record.
If it's a
Because
private
these are
place.
the common areas.
If they ask me to stop recording in a private building, I have to
It's a
stop
common
recording.
area, though.
It's a common area.
If I was recording in
So you aren't allowed
Starbucks,
to- you
if I was
aren't allowed
recording in
to-
Starbucks and they told me to stop, do I have to stop?
It's public
They can
space.
tell you to leave.
They tell you to leave.
There you go. But this is public, so I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand.
This is your residence.
right here
That's why we're not telling you to leave. because
Exactly.
it's your residence.
because I know what I'm talking about, and he needs to hand in a FOIA request. This could have been simple,
You're not getting one.
but he told me to eat shit.
No, I said I'm not taking your shit because I got tired of you
All
being,
right.
you're being this
All
person.
right. Well, if you guys are good, I don't need you. You're dismissed. I'll just.
No, I appreciate
All right.
you
If you want to
being-
hang in till 4, we got 30 some minutes, but I'm not going anywhere.
Well, I'm not going to keep you guys hung up. I'll shut the door.
That's all you had to do. All you had to do is take
No,
FOIA
all
request.
you have to do is go mind your own business because you haven't even.
And if you
told
want to
me-
go for eviction, oh, is that retaliation? 100% retaliation.
No, you are violating your lease by not allowing us to do business.
I step back
You're
when
gonna
you
get
ask
a lease
me,
violation tomorrow.
Okay.
Don't sweat it, and it'll spell.
and your
out
lawyer
exactly-
will say you got nothing.
Yeah, no, I've been
Just
through
like
this.
the last 3 times I beat you in court over eviction. What happened there?
I don't know.
What
your
happened there?
Heroin ran out, and you decided that
Heroin ran out. See, there you go, smearing people. There's a public
So
official.
What were the thousands of hypodermic needles
There,
doing in your
there's
apartment?
look at him. Now he's
I'm
spitting
asking.
out. Now he's spitting out private
Then
information
what are they?
into the hallway.
Actually, that was public information because that was all written down in a FOIA request. We have that in a FOIA.
That doesn't
request in
mean
your file.
you, as a public official, can go blab it out to everybody you
It's
want,
public area.
which you did.
Yep, it's public area.
Which you did. Okay, well, I'll just stay here then. That's
Okay.
fine. You can say whatever disparaging marks you want. That's fine.
Yes, I can.
Because you know
it's
you're
public
wrong.
record.
Yep. And public record, like Public Housing Commission, FOIA request. All I wanted was a FOIA
No, that's what I
request.
said.
You told me to eat shit, go away, you're not taking it. It's on recording. It's all recorded, Rob.
Whatever.
I talked to everybody in the city. They all said, we're going to have a talk with him. You're going to be dealt with. So
What about
this
private
is,
security?
Private security.
how's it feel to have your last day on the job, Rob?
Well, if I was to get a,
How's your last day on the job going,
you
Rob?
want to let us talk?
They're talking.
I'm in a public area. Do what you want to
You
do.
guys want to come in with me for a second?
He was just saying stuff about needles and heroin. What do you mean be a jerk? Oh, it only when
That's
I'm a jerk,
because
that's
it is in
different.
a police report from your apartment that the police came and found.
So
all
that
the
means you
hypodermic
can tell it to anybody you
needles.
want
If you're
to.
gonna act like this, then I'm gonna act like this.
Oh, so if you're, I know you are, what am I? If you're a toddler, I'm gonna be a toddler. This guy's losing his job. Thanks, guys. You guys know what you're doing at least. I'm gonna have to one more time. Sorry, Young. Getting that body camera. Thanks. And he's not muting his camera, is he?
Is he muting him?
Is he muting his camera?
Come on here, man.
Let's see what time we got. You got the time?
10.
Just so I'm not in the way, I will even back up further. Well, I can't go in there, so I can't back up any further. He said somebody needed to come by to get something. I moved
3:30.
over there by that glass container so the other person could handle their business. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. He's a big whiny baby. This is his last day on the job. I've already talked to the city clerk. The payroll lady, the lady that signs your checks, I talked to her, Crystal Martin, you know her. She signs your checks. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Look on your check, it says Crystal Martin on it. Yeah, I know her. I talked to her already. Filled out some FOIA requests over there. No, I really don't want to hear it. So, okay. Just in case there's any kind of talk of trespassing, I will leave before you, you have to give me a warning to leave, and I will leave before you have to threaten to arrest me, all right? Okay. But as you can see, I'm not blocking any business from being conducted. Simple FOIA request, and this man baby turned into this. I'm pointing at the ground just to not get innocent people involved in this. You got the time, sir?
3:30.
Okay, 28 minutes. For a simple FOIA request. That's all I need. You know, there's a bed bug infestation in this building, and they're refusing to do things about it. So I started with the health department. Then I asked him for FOIA. He told me to piss off. Went to City Hall. Filled out a bunch of stuff over there. They all know about it. Gave him the recording of how his attitude was. Accusing me of being belligerent while he's yelling at me.
If you have the solution and all you need, why don't you just go through with that process?
Because he's required by law to take the FOIA request.
Right, and you're saying he's refusing.
Yes.
So
that is against the law.
If you got everything that you have,
I didn't say I had everything I need. Where did I say that?
what do you need more? If he broke the law by refusing.
This is just the start. I want to know their salaries and a bunch of other information. He told me to piss off. So, I mean, that's a slam dunk lawsuit right there. So, I mean, he can keep going if he wants.
Go pursue the
Buddy,
lawsuit.
I'm just starting. I just started this, okay? I'm not gonna be in the talking to a lawyer.
With all this now, and
With what? With them, all them people down there? I said I point my camera at the ground when people are coming by so I wouldn't get them.
I'm just causing altercation. That's the only thing.
I've been talking to you like I've been talking to him this whole time, okay? He's the one, you just saw him.
I haven't said you were any different.
You're accusing me of causing the altercation. He's the one that flew off the handle.
Disturbance of them looking at us in this whole other.
I can't control their feelings, right? You're not feelings enforcement, are you? Am I in control of their feelings? No. That's easy question. Yes. Am I in control of their feelings? No. You're law enforcement. Don't go with the feeling stuff. All right. Come on. I hope he's not lying because that's a false police report, and I will get the body camera. That'll be my next stop after a few other things. Go request you guys' body cameras. So, yep, just letting you know. Here comes another guy. See how I'm being very cordial and not.
Nice.
Yep. This guy thinks he's the king of the castle and he can treat anybody however he wants. Not today. Today he's going to learn. I already got one guy fired for treating me like this. So won't be the first. I got the FOIA handbook right on my phone. I mean, I can print it off and hand it to him, which I might have to do. States any public person that works for any public entity can be handed the FOIA request. It's their job to forward it to the correct person. Simply ignoring it and telling somebody to piss off, well, that's in violation of the law. So, I mean, the lawsuit's just getting bigger and bigger today, so that's great. I'm just here sticking up for people that have bugs in their apartment, and they're too, because there's a lot of slow people here, and they don't know how to do it on their own.
What's the
and take.
for? Like, what's the?
I wanted all the contracts that they involving that. I said any contracts in the last 5 years for outside work, and that may include landscaping. It may include cleaning, bed bug, because they have exterminators come through once every few months and just spray just as a precaution.
Gotcha.
So I want all that for the last 5 years, and he told me to piss off. So. And their salaries, which is public information. All their salaries are public. Your salary's public, right? I can go down and get your salary, right? You want to tell me, or you want to go for it?
Just look it up on the internet.
You don't want to tell me?
I actually don't know exactly. Yeah. It's not salary.
We all set, guys?
I think so.
I think so. Lawsuit's just getting bigger, Rob. Thanks for that.
So
How's your first and last day of the job?
What do you think you're gaining right now?
Your attitude. You treat people like shit.
It's my attitude.
Okay? Yeah.
You're starting back up
You
again,
act like
it's
this
my
is your
attitude.
king of the castle. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for your services. I'll be here till 4, Rob.
I don't care.
You can close the door or you can leave it open.
I don't care.
All right. Thanks for your service, guys, and knowing the law. How'd that work out for you?
Doesn't matter to me because you don't know the
Doesn't
law.
matter.
No.
Then why are they leaving? And I'm still just sitting here. How'd that work out for you, Rob?
I'm talking about.
You a little tear for me? You got a little tear?
See, you're such. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is-
see?
This is what I expect. Now, the scary thing is when a person like you.
Like me?
Yeah.
What kind of person is
You know
that?
how you are.
Oh, I know how I am.
I'd be concerned, because if you make enough enemies, sooner or later somebody takes a baseball bat to your head. Aren't you worried about that kind of stuff?
Is that a threat now?
No. This
You're
is what
threatening me on tape?
No, this is what happens to people that are acting like you.
Why would somebody put a baseball bat to my head?
Because you are who you are? I don't know.
I'm 6'2", 250. Why would somebody come to put a baseball bat to my head?
I don't know.
For no reason. Why would that enter your head? See, there's that projection again. There's that projection. You keep projecting, Rob. Keep your mouth running. This is just getting better and better. Keep going.
I see somebody like you who obviously has a grudge, and I don't even know what you're fighting for because maybe
I'm fighting for the people who have bugs in their apartment, and you guys, I don't think you're handling it right. Okay, so I'm just wanted to make sure you guys are handling your stuff right.
Your buddy has had bugs for at least 6 months with that infestation. He's had bugs for at least 6 months. That's our fault. Because he doesn't come and tell anybody. The only reason we found
He's slow. People are slow in this building. The number one type of person who gets bed bugs is a mentally deficient person because they don't know.
Do you need us for?
No, you guys are good.
Well, you're good, man. You're dismissed. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Hey, sir, can I get your name one more time for your body camera?
Yep, Tadra.
Tadra? All right. I'll be requesting that later. Thanks.
Yeah.
And everything you said's on body camera, Rob. I'll be requesting that, and I'll be posting that on my YouTube channel for everybody to see what kind of person we got down here. What's that channel? My channel? You want to know my channel? Oh, you'll get it when it gets enough views. You'll see it.
So, no sharing of information for you either?
I'm not a public official.
YouTube is, according to your definition.
Yeah, it is.
So, give me the info.
I don't have to give you that. You'll see it when it comes out. Oh, I'm too stupid. Look at. And if you want to go for an eviction, this is a slam dunk retaliation lawsuit, Rob. Slam dunk retaliation.
No, I'm not retaliating. What I'm doing is giving you a lease violation because you won't let us do business.
Go ahead, do your business. I'll stand here and be quiet. Go ahead. There you go. There you go.